Hi, I'm Joanna with AllOfHerSplendor.com. You're watching Fab Butt in 10. 10 minutes to help you get the booty you've always wanted. So lying down, press your hands long by your side, pressing the back of your arms into the mat. Your heels are going to be slightly in front of your knees. Your pelvis is going to slowly curl off the mat, one vertebrae at a time, as you press the back of your arms into the mat and activate your hamstrings. Now we're going to slowly lower your ribs, your waist, your bottom down, releasing your pelvis. Good, again, squeezing your bottom and lift your pelvis off of the mat, your lower back, your ribs, and curl up. And then slowly lower it down, articulating your spine into the mat. Again, now this time we're going to lift and we're going to hold it there. Curling your pelvis up, keeping the tips of your ribs onto the mat. So right about here should be pressed into the mat, hands by your side. Your legs are hip-width distance apart, and you're just going to tuck. Tuck. Now the more you dig your heels into the mat, the more you'll feel it in your bottom. And tuck. Tuck. This is not the one that you want to do if neighbors could see you. This is to be done in the privacy of your own home. Or maybe not, depends what you want to do. Good, and you're just going to keep tucking, really small moves, squeezing your bottom as you tuck and lift. Good, the smaller the better. Good, we're working our hamstrings, our bottoms, working on getting that bubble butt we all want to have or to keep. Good, and tuck, tuck. Good, tuck and hold. Tuck and hold. Make sure that your entire back's not off the mat. Remember, the tips of your ribs should stay on the mat, so you're isolating your bottom from working. And tuck, tuck, tuck. Good, we're going to have 5 more like this. 3, 2, 1, hold. You're going to lift your right hip up, and then your left. Right, left. So you're going side to side. Good, we're going to do 7 more on each side. Always keeping everything even. 4 more. 3. Keep the triceps pressing down into the mat. Last 1. Good. Now we're going to shimmy your feet together. So now you're zipping your knees, ankles, and thighs together, keeping your pelvis tucked. You're going to bend your right leg into your chest and extend it straight out, holding it right by your leg. You're definitely going to feel your left hamstring really activate at this point, and you're just going to tuck up, up. Now the tuck may feel like way too much. If it does, just hold it here. Good, we have 5 more like this. 4, 3, 2, hold on, 1. Slowly lift your toes straight up to the ceiling. Make sure your hips are straight across, one's not dipping down, and you're going to lift it up for 10, 9, 8, 7. Your left hamstring should be on fire right now. 4, 3, 2, hold on, 1. Toes long. Reach your toes long to your knee. Flex your foot hard, lift it up. So you point to lengthen, flex to lift. Now as you're lengthening and lifting, make sure your hips aren't dipping. Good, 5 more. And 4. And 3. The harder you point, the harder you flex, the better. Last 1. Lift it up and hold. Lengthen your leg long and down, bend your knee. Curl your pelvis up, get your hips back in that straight line. Bend your left leg in now and extend it straight out. Good, and you're just going to tuck, tuck. As you tuck, lengthen, tuck. Good, long neck. Always think of opposition, so you're lengthening one way as you're reaching the other. Good, 6 more. 4, 3, 2, hold on, 1. Toes go long, straight up to the ceiling. Activate your bottom and your hamstring and lift it up. Up. One side's always harder than the other. And 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on, 1. Toes go long and pointed. Reach them long and down to your knee. Flex your foot hard as you lift. Point as you lengthen lower. Flex as you lift. Good, we have 8 more. And 7. And 6. Longer you lengthen, the better. 3, 2, and last 1. Good, slowly lower your leg down. That was a bit slow. Lift your hips up And articulate your spine into the mat, one vertebrae at a time, hugging your knees into your chest. On to the rest of your bottom for clam. Lie on down, resting your head under your hands. Your knees are going to be slightly below your hips, heels together, toes apart. Squeezing your heels together tight, you're going to open your top leg as wide as your hip doesn't go behind you, and then lower it down. So really keep your hips forward and stacked as you open your top leg, and you'll resist it down. Good, we have 7 more like this, and slowly resist. And 6. Are you still laughing that this is called clam? Good, 4 more. At least it works. I'm not trying to make you do silly things. They work. Good, and 2. Last one, lower your knee down. You're going to lift your heels up towards the sky, knees pointing down, squeezing your heels. You're going to open and close with resistance. Again, it's all up to you to make sure you're really resisting it down. Good, 5 more. Good, 3 more. And 2. Last 1. Good, just let your bottom leg drop. Your top leg stays parallel to the ground. You're going to lift it up, 1, 2. Down, 1, 2. Keeping your heel close to your bottom as you can. Good. 2 inches each direction. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Good. 6 more. The goal is to make your bottom burn today. Or at least feel it tomorrow. Good, last one. Now you're going to take your top knee, match it with your bottom knee, open and let your heels touch. So your top taps, and then tap, and then tap, and tap. Good, knee and ankle. 6 more like this, and 5. Good, and 4. It's really important that you really let your heels touch, really let your knee tap. And last 1. Good. Lift your top leg up, extend it to a diagonal. You're going to bend, stretch, bend, reach. So that little bend comes in and then you stretch. So you're definitely going to be feeling it at this point. It's the smallest bend, biggest stretch for 5, 4. It's all about the stretch, not the bend. 3, 2. Hold on. 1 knee slightly bent and lift it up for 10. 9. This is it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your leg down, punch your bottom out. And now it's on to the next side. Head under your hands, knees slightly below your hips, heels together, toes apart. As you open your top leg, make sure your hip stays forward and resist to close. We're doing 10 of these total. Keep squeezing your heels together. Good, and 7 more. Now this side definitely may be a lot harder. Second side usually is, but you can get through it. Summer is coming, just days away. With this weather, it feels like it's already here. 4 more. And 3. At least you can feel the change happening. 2 more. And last 1. As you lower your knees down, you're going to bring your heels towards the ceiling. Squeezing your heels together, you're going to open your top leg up and slowly close. And then open and resist to close. Again, keeping your hips really stacked and a big smile. 5 more. It'll feel good when you feel better in your bikini this summer. Just think of that while you're going through the pain right now. 2 more. And last 1. Good. Lower your legs down. Lift your top leg up, keeping it hip height. Then you're going to lift it up for 2 inches and down for 2 inches. Again, creating resistance in each direction. Lifting 2 inches above your hip and 2 inches lower. We have 6 more. It's good to keep your hands on your hips to make sure they're not hiking up. And 4 more. Leading with your bottom. 2. Last 1. Good. Now you're going to extend your leg to a diagonal, slightly bending your knee, and you do a little bend, big stretch. Little bend, big reach. Now really you're just bending, remember, just to reach. And this is where I really started feeling the burn. 6 more, and 5, 4, 3, 2, hold on 1. Now you're going to slightly bend your knee, and you're just going to lift for 10. This is it. 9, 8, 7, 6. Just think bubble butt while you're doing this. We all just want a bubble butt. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold, and lower your leg down, punching your booty out, and you are done. So now it's time to stretch it out. We did a lot of hip and booty work, so it's really important to stretch it out. So I like to do the figure 4 stretch. You're going to take your heel and place it under your knee, opening up your leg. Take your hands behind your thighs, curling up, looking into your abs. If you can reach, pull behind your thigh and pull it towards you, opening your knee up to the side. Good. Always think of lengthening your tailbone down as you pull. It deepens the hip stretch. And then you're going to cross your top leg over your other one. Take your hands, your ankles into your hands, and pull like you're holding handlebars. It really stretches all through here. Now if you don't have the flexibility, if your body doesn't allow you to do this, just cross. You can always rest your head and just think of reaching your ankles towards you. If you're able to, grab onto your legs, any part you can reach, and pull them to you. And now we're going to do the other side. Alright, so now you're going to bring your heel over your knee, heel over your knee, other knee opens out to the side, hands behind your thighs, and pull your leg towards your chest. And then cross your legs, holding onto your ankles like they're handlebars. You're free to rest your head down. Oh, that feels so good. And now, you're done.